Gotcha there. You're gonna love it.
We are Community Radio, 106.9 FM, that beats of dialect.
Don't worry. Be happy.
This is to all the listeners, I hope you hear me though. This is Drag here and I'll speak kitty in stereo. It's no mistake you tuned in to Goyini Radio 106.9, that's what is trending though. There's no need for you to touch that dial, cause I'm giving you skills longer than the river now. Let me walk you through the aisle. I'm giving you styles, I'm giving you chills, I'm giving you smiles. I need you now to hear the heartbeat of dialogue. This is automatic, this is not analog. These words are deeper than the pages of a catalog. We're getting truths like the words from the synagogue. Goyini Radio, lock it in your stereo. 1, 2, 3, your pocket now is for your radio. Words from the rhymes, I hope you really hear me though. Broadcast speaks down, hope you all get it though. Godfrey Okoye University Radio. Every street corner gets plot. The urban evolution. Mixing the widest variety of your favorite music. Say, call me. Go Uni Radio.
106.9.
This is urban evolution.
All right, good morning, and good morning. Welcome to your favorite show. Good morning, Coast. It's right here on 106.9 FM Going the Radio. And of course, it's a very beautiful Friday morning, and I'm so excited to be here. And of course, I know you're excited as well. I'm always excited having Esther beside me, and today we're wearing black.
Yeah, we are matching, guys.
All right. Yeah, we are with the glasses. Esther, let me reserve what I want to say now because I was to say it later in the show. Esther, how are you doing this morning?
Should I say it again? Should I say it today?
Yeah, say
Okay,
it.
I look good and I feel good. Like
Oh,
this morning is
jeez.
beautiful. I'm so like excited for today. Today I just feel something in the air.
Yeah,
I'm so excited for
of
today.
course, we are feeling every single thing in the air because it's
Yeah.
Christmas.
It's
Like
Christmas.
the season is so exciting. Seeing it
Yeah.
beaming with smiles.
Mhm.
All right, so remember how we always do it right here on Good Morning Costa. First of all, we want to welcome you back from the network service of Radio Nigeria. Hope you had good time listening to the network news, and of course, right here on Good Morning Costa between me and Esther.
Yeah, Esther.
My beautiful co-anchor with the golden voice.
Oh,
And of
thank you,
course,
Chike.
this morning we will keep you in the right frame of mind, just as we always do it every
Mhm.
morning. Tell you how you're supposed to feel today. And remember, you can always join us live on on YouTube live.
Yes.
You're gonna see myself and Esther, the gentleman, the lady on black. All right, you're gonna see us right now, and of
Yeah.
course, join us live and stay tuned and understand that we love you and we've got you covered. So Esther is going to tell us how you're going to feel, how you're supposed to feel today, because every single day she tells us how we're supposed to feel each day.
Yeah.
It has a way of rejuvenating my
That's the
day.
goal.
Yeah, it gives me this energetic feeling that
I'm glad
I have all
you
it takes
feel
to
that
go out there
way.
to crush it.
Yeah.
So remember, the phone lines will be open for you to call in and react to our top stories. And as well, send out shout out messages to your friends and well wishers. Call us on 081 8888 1069. Repeat 081 8888 1069 or on 08076 246701. I repeat 08076 246701. And of course, you're going to hear the voice, the pretty voice of Esther, taking it gradually for you. So, Esther, drop it like you saw. Tell us how we're supposed to feel this morning.
Oh, I will. Okay, good morning, dear listeners, and happy Friday, the 19th of December, 2025. If you're listening right now, I want you to know this. You made it, guys. This is Friday. Through the long hours, the quiet battles, the small wins and unseen efforts, you made it to the end of another week, and that is worth celebrating. So you see, Fridays come with a different kind of feeling, right? There's relief in the air, there's a soft exhale after days of responsibility. And as December continues to wrap the year in reflection and Christmas draws closer, it's okay to slow your pace and take stock of how far you've come. So today, like I always say every day, I hope you allow yourself a little grace. Give yourself more grace today. Grace for the things you didn't finish. Grace for the moments you felt tired or unsure. Grace for the days you showed up even when it was hard. You did more than you realized, okay? You did more. And to that listener who feels hopeful and to the one who feels heavy, it is for the both of you. It's for both of you. You are behind. You're not behind.
You're not behind, of course.
And your life is not on pause. And even now, in the quiet, something meaningful is taking place, okay? Something meaningful is taking shape. And as you step into this Friday, choose peace where you can. Choose kindness in your words. I can never overemphasize you guys being peace. Spreading kindness, spreading love, spreading joy. Whenever you open your mouth, make sure it's just grace. Like, let it be sweet words, good words to yourself, okay, not lies. Keep spreading kindness and choose rest without guilt. We talked about this yesterday. Nigerians have a problem with resting in peace. So choose rest without guilt. We are going into the weekends. It's a perfect time to relax and just to de-stress. So make sure you rest. Have joy. Be joyful without apology and gratitude for the little things that remind you that life is still beautiful. And from our hearts to yours, may today meet you gently. May your efforts be rewarded. May your mind be at ease. And may your heart be filled with warmth. And don't forget that you are loved, that you are appreciated.
Of course, you're
and
loved.
that today holds a lot for you.
A whole lot for you. Just
Yeah.
always have that in mind that today holds a whole lot for you. And of course, we love you and we want you to go out there to crush it.
Yes.
Certainly. And I hope you had a very wonderful time listening to Esther. Perhaps you're about to go out there to shop for Christmas because, man, it's crazy right now.
It's crazy right now.
So just know that, no go overspend though. Calm down. The Christmas will come. come and you go, right?
People are screaming dirty December.
Mm.
Forget to people are gonna bring out their money and they're
Yeah.
gonna have fun this Christmas.
Yeah, of course, and it's time for fun, and
Mhm.
then we are so happy that at least you're alive today
Yes,
to
it's worth
experience this fun.
celebrating. Yes,
Of
yes,
course.
it is.
So we're gonna give this one. We're going to be playing this one for you, just for you to be in the right frame of mind this morning. Joy is coming by Loud Urban Choir. That's the cover
Oh,
for the Fido cover. And Joy is coming. So just relax. Just know say Joy they come. Yeah, just relax.
no,
So we're gonna be
relax.
right back. Remember, this is the Good Morning because it's right here on your favorite dial. And of course, my name is Chike, and sitting beside me is Esther. Esther.
Yes,
Esther.
me.
So we'll be right back. Stay locked and stay tuned. And when we come back, Esther is going to tell us what's the weather will look like today. And
Mhm.
of course, it has a way of helping us navigate through the day.
Yeah.
On touch the dot, we'll be
Right back. PRB.
All right, welcome back. And of course, you are still on to Good Morning Core City right here on 106.9 FM. And of course, it's a very wonderful Friday morning. Thank God it's Friday. And
Yeah.
I'm so happy because I know Joy is coming
Joy
actually.
is coming. Joy is coming.
Yeah, it is
Oh.
sure. In fact, I'm joyful already. I'm so
Yes.
excited, and all of us are excited for you and for ourselves too. So,
Yes.
Esther, you're gonna go give us what the weather will look
Oh, I
like
will. Yes,
today.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, so it's a hot one out there today, folks. As we are moving deeper into December, the Hamatan haze is slowly setting in. No, what I'm even saying slowly is gradually setting in. But make no mistake, the heat is the real headline this morning. So let's take a look at what's happening across the country before we bring it back home to the home city. So we begin from the coast. We begin from Lagos as usual. In Lagos today, conditions are warm and humid with sunny intervals expected throughout the day. Temperatures will rise to around 31 degrees Celsius, but with southerly breezes coming in from the Atlantic. So it's going to feel a bit sticky today. So the good news is that tonight remains fairly comfortable in Lagos, right? With temperatures setting about around 24 degrees Celsius. And in Port Harcourt City, the weather takes a slightly wetter turn. So we're tracking light rain showers across the city today. And despite the damp conditions, it remains hot, with daytime temperatures reaching about 35 degrees Celsius before easing down to 22 degrees later tonight. And over in Ibadan, it's shaping up to be a beautiful day across the hills. So you should expect sunny intervals and a daytime high of about 33 degrees Celsius. It's a great day for outdoor plants. So just remember to stay hydrated as the afternoon heat builds. And now to the nation's capital, Abuja. Abuja is in for a scorching day with wall-to-wall sunshine and very high easterly winds. Temperatures will climb to hot 37 degrees Celsius, so sunglasses and water bottles are highly recommended. Chike, did you come with your water bottle today?
Yeah, unfortunately, like I didn't, but then we will always go there and buy water now.
We can always buy water, yes. So by nightfall in Abuja, conditions improve significantly, cooling down to about 19 degrees Celsius, which is perfect for a relaxed Friday evening. And up north in Kano, it's a classic dry season setup. So they're expecting clear blue skies and afternoon temperatures will be reaching around 32 degrees Celsius. However, don't be fooled by the daytime heat because once the sun goes down, those easterly Hamatan winds take charge and temperatures drop sharply to a crisp 12 degrees Celsius. So if you're stepping out tonight, a jacket will definitely come in handy. And finally, bringing it back home, Enugu Coast City, we are sharing the spotlight today. Okay, Enugu is we are tied with Abuja as the hottest location on our list. With our temperatures will be soaring to 37 degrees Celsius under bright, sunny skies, right? So we'll be having light northeasterly winds, which will be meaning little breeze. So the midday heat will be intense. And as evening approaches, temperatures cool to around 21 degrees Celsius, which will offer us some relief from the heat. So that's your weather report for Friday. Make sure you get prepared wherever you are in Nigeria. Make sure you are ready with maybe your jacket or even. Let's just talk about Coast City first of all. It's gonna be very hot today, so to do you a lot of good if you wear light clothing and get your water with you.
Of
Always carry
course,
water
just
with
look at us advising you, but we're in black today.
I'm telling you, this is crazy. But we'll be fine.
Yeah, sure, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We've always been fine. All right, and thank you so much, Esther, for the weather report.
Oh, you're
And of
welcome.
course, it's awesome hearing you give us all the breakdown of what the weather would look like.
Yeah.
All right, I will go on a short musical break once again with this one by Flavor, Ifedima. Just know today that Ifedima things are all right.
I think Flavor should give you something because you're always playing his hits.
Yeah, because Flavor has a lot of giving us back-to-back awesome hits, especially during festivities like this.
It's not a pattern. So whenever
it's always a
coming
pattern,
close to Christmas-
and we always look forward to it.
Yeah, always.
That's the point. All right, enjoy this one if you by Flavor. So when we return, we'll go through our top stories for today. We have loads in stock for you for today. So all you need to do is just sit back. All right, already sitting back.
Already sitting back.
So enjoy this one by Flavor. If Edema, we'll be right back.
Right.
Gary Uni Radio.
Hey, is this song? I love this song.
Like the beat.
I love the BDIC because I don't think he said anything.
And he sang something cool.
Really?
Yeah, no, this is new album. I'm not too serious. They give this highlight beat over.
Accomplishment to lift the up. I don't want that to go where I don't go job. Now you want to say, man, what I decide to do. You do this thing. I never start you. You don't see composure. And I never start you. I probably did some fun. Mama, yes, you go. Watching that guy. It's like a man. 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 Oh, no, 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 no. We are doing good. I say it's like a man.
I love the headlines today. I don't watch kidnappings and deaths.
now tuned in to Go Uni Radio.
All right, welcome back, and I hope you had a good time with that one from Flavor Ifedema. Of course, remember today that things are all right, things are
Yeah.
good,
Good
and
things are
of
coming your
course,
way.
good things are coming your way. All you need to do, you just keep doing what you're supposed to do. But then, good things won't come your way if you're just stagnant.
Yeah. If you're
So
just stagnant.
you will keep working hard, and you keep putting in
Making
the
efforts.
best. Yeah, showing up every day and doing all you have to do to make sure that you get it right. All right, this is time for our top 10 stories for today, and of course we have a lot of them for you today. All right, we're beginning with the first one today. Insecurity: Tinubu pledges state police to US European allies. All right, the story has it that President Bola Tinubu on Thursday renewed his push for the creation of state police, revealing that he had assured the United States and European partners that he would implement state police. He stressed that state police must happen as part of efforts to improve internal security and strengthen governance at the subnational level. Tinubu spoke at the 14th National Caucus meeting of the APC at the State House Conference Center, Abuja, where he also insisted that local government autonomy must work in practical terms, urging governors to stop withholding funds meant for council chairpersons. The president's comments came amid rising security pressures across the country, renewed calls for decentralized policing, and the push to implement the Supreme Court judgment on local government autonomy and direct allocation to councils. And of course, that's going to be a welcome development if it's done properly.
That's
That's the
just the
thing.
main thing.
No, the fear has always been if this thing is done properly. Because there's nothing wrong with state police. US practices state police. But then the difference is that you could say that the democracy has come to that level of maturity. And then we see what governors can do with state apparatus. They have a way of using it, using it
things.
to go after people they want to go after. But then
Yes.
state police is quite important because the federal police can't do all the work.
Yes.
All right, our next story for the day.
Okay. Senate confirms Fani Kayode, Omokri, 60 others as ambassadors. The Senate on Thursday confirmed the nomination of a former Minister of Aviation, Femi Fani Kayode, ex-presidential aide, Reno Omokri, and 60 others as ambassadors. The decision followed the consideration and adoption of a report by the Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs, which screened the ambassadorial nominees put forward by President Bola Tinubu. The committee in its report stated that all the nominees were thoroughly screened and found suitable for appointment based on their qualifications, experience, conduct, and knowledge of international diplomacy. Thursday's exercise came about 48 hours after the upper chamber confirmed 3 nominees of President Tinubu as non-career ambassadors. The earlier confirmed nominees are Lateef Kayode from Ogun State, Aminu Dalhatu from Jigawa State, and Ayodele Oke from Oyo State. Among those cleared on Thursday were former Minister of Interior Abdulrahman Dambazal, former chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission Mahmood Yakubu, former governor of Enugu State Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, former governor of Abia State Okezie Ikpeazu, Senator Ita Enang, and Senator Grace Bent, among others. In all, the list comprises 34 career ambassadors and high commissioners and 13 non-career ambassadors and high commissioners, bringing the total number of confirmed nominees to 64. Well, it's a good thing. I mean, ambassadors are people who are expected to represent our country abroad. I mean, outside. And if I just think the Nigerians are just wondering if these people, if they gave these people this thing based on, is it merit based?
Yeah, most times non-career ambassadors are actually not based on merit. It's just based on political calculations, and then it's political appointment for crying out loud. So the thing is,
people say that some supporters are saying that some of them already understand the political terrain. I mean, some of them have worked with the government, but then this is diplomacy we're talking about.
Well, all I can say is I just hope they do well.
They do well, yes.
I just hope they do well because then at the end of the day, we are all trying to protect the country. We are all trying to push for the interest of the country.
Yeah.
In as much as over the time that we've always had poor representation. The country,
have
the
been
the
having
the
poor
the, is-
representation.
the whole thing about Nigeria, people have about Nigeria is really poor. Like
Really
a
poor.
country started with corruption and all those things. But then one thing about the list is it's still filled with people of questionable character.
Yeah.
So well, I hope they do well, shall
They do well.
All right, next story. Reps probe tax law tweaks, PDP demands suspension. The story has it that the House of Representatives on Thursday constituted an ad hoc committee to probe the alleged discrepancies in the tax reforms passed by the parliament and the official gazetted copy currently in circulation across government agencies. This was as the People's Democratic Party demanded that the federal government further shift forward by 6 months the January 1, 2026 takeoff of the new tax law. The opposition party said the shift became important following an alleged illegal alteration made to the law passed by the National Assembly. The PDP added that the 6 month shift would allow for sufficient enlightenment campaigns on the new act. President Bola Tinubu recently signed four major tax reform bills into law, marking what the government has described as the most significant overhaul of Nigeria's tax system in decades. The laws include the Nigerian Tax Act, the Nigerian Tax Administration Act, the Nigerian Revenue Service Establishment Act, and the Joint Revenue Board Establishment Act, all operating under a single authority, the Nigerian Revenue Service. The reforms are designed to simplify tax compliance, expand the tax base, eliminate overlapping taxes, and modernize revenue collection across federal, state, and local governments. Well, I think the PDP is actually, I stand with what they're
I
demanding.
stand with what they're
It's quite
demanding.
important for us to educate Nigerians, because right now a good number of people don't even know that they are supposed to get their tax identification number,
Yeah.
and then the whole process of getting the tax identification number is a bit slow because the system is supposed to generate it automatically, but like after submission you'll get messages like successfully submitted, your tax identification number is being
Yes.
generated. So I think we still need time to talk to
Yeah,
people,
it should be
because so
suspended
far
for now.
government hasn't really done, to me, based on my
Yes.
assessment,
The
government hasn't
public
really
still needs
done
enlightenment
a
about
lot
these
in
things.
enlightening the
Yes.
public on this.
Some people just see this as extortion. I actually feel it like they're just trying to extort money from citizens. Many people think the same way, but then, well, I think we stand with PDP. They should
Yeah.
suspend it for now
and
till
and,
the
and,
public
and
is
of
properly
course
enlightened.
the issue of something being tweaked, something not being the same thing
Yeah.
as seen, is quite appalling that we're still having such issue in a country like Nigeria. But
As
then
serious as tax reforms.
I hope we do the right thing.
Right.
All right, our next
Okay.
story for today.
Okay, our next up story. South African police shoot Nigerian man dead at traffic stop. Okay. A 37-year-old Nigerian man, Osinaka Chukwono, has been shot dead on the 12N highway in Klerksdorp, Northwest Province, South Africa, allegedly by police officers during a traffic operation. A report published by Independent Online said a South African news outlet said that four traffic police officers have been arrested in connection with the killing. Confirming the development, the Northwest Police said the officers, aged between 25 and 36, were arrested on Wednesday after they reportedly fled the scene following the shooting, but was later tracked down by detectives. The report stated four traffic police officers aged between 25 and 36 have been arrested in connection with the fatal shooting of a Nigerian national on the 12N in Klerksdorp. The officers were arrested by Klerksdorp detectives on charges of murder and defeating the ends of justice following the death of 37-year-old Osinaka Chukwu Marcus Ono. According to Northwest Provincial Police spokesperson Colonel Adele Myberg, Ono was allegedly shot and killed at about 3 a.m. on Wednesday, December 17th, during a traffic operation on the N12. It is alleged that the deceased, who was reportedly legally in South Africa, was chased by four traffic officers while they were conducting operations. During the pursuit, Ono was allegedly shot. His vehicle was later found stalled in the middle of the road on the opposite side of the N12. The police said they were alerted to the incident and responded to the scene, where they discovered that the traffic officers involved had already left. do you think about it?
It's a very sad development, of course. It's very sad development because why? Come on, high-handedness. It could be targeted killing. It could be anything. But for
Some
crying
people
out
are
loud,
screaming xenophobia on social
yeah, South Africa
media.
has always been known for xenophobic attacks, and
Yeah.
then over time, government institutions have been accused of looking the other way. And I won't be surprised if
I mean,
of
this,
some elements amongst security network in South Africa is xenophobic and also xenophobic in their
yeah.
approach to foreigners.
We're still asking questions about how they treat foreigners there, because this has added to the growing cases of of fatalities that these people have
Mhm.
caused to foreigners. Because I don't know, like you said earlier, xenophobia. But I do hope that justice will be served and
Yeah, I
that
do hope that justice will be
mm,
served as well. All right, still on our top stories for today. We have the story Fubara, that's the governor of River State.
right.
PDP imposed my sufferings.
Hmm.
APC offers fresh starts. That's
Hmm.
according to Siminalayi Fubara, the governor of River State.
Yeah.
The story has it that River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has said much of the political turmoil he experienced in his state was imposed on him by the People's Democratic Party (PDP), describing his time in the opposition party as largely nominal and disconnected. Speaking on Thursday at the All Progressive Congress national headquarters in Abuja, Fubara explained that his defection to the ruling party was not driven by pressure, but by gratitude to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who intervened during the crisis. And according to him, if I have to be honest, was I really a member of the PDP? I wasn't. Whatever I suffered during the political crisis, about 90% of it was imposed on me by the party. I was just there in name. During the crisis, I wasn't part of any group. I was on the balcony, not inside the house. He said, highlighting the party's role in shaping the struggles he faced. Okay, still him talking. He said, my joining the All Progressives Congress is to say thank you to Mr. President and to join hands with other progressives to develop my state and Nigeria at large. It wasn't a difficult decision. It was easy, he added.
Oh well, we have been hearing so much about the political battle that is going on between our leaders. I mean, and party
Yeah,
and all
you
that.
know, the one that happened in River State was one of a kind actually because say ex-governor and the current governor and
Mm,
then emerged in these political skirmishes with the National Assembly, with their own state assembly, factionalized. A large chunk of them siding with the ex-governor, who
yeah.
is now the minister of FCT, and the other half with a relatively minority amongst them with the governor, and the whole thing snowballing into River State being engulfed in a political crisis. Well,
We just
we
want
saw
them
this one
to.
coming
We
actually.
don't need these things. I mean, these battles, and we have been hearing so much about them. We need them to lay aside these battles and
Mhm.
crises, internal crises they are facing, and just do their work as leaders. I mean, that's why we elected them to represent our
Because
interests.
it doesn't
That
make
that is the
sense.
problem.
Yeah, it doesn't make
You think you
sense.
are staying for the party. You just
Mhm.
go there with the mindset, oh no, you're serving the interest of the general public. And
Of course, you're
it's because
right.
of how they get into seat now, godfatherism and all that. So you feel like you owe due allegiance to this particular person, this
Because
particular
the
party.
issue is actually the two. Because the former governor was supposed to be his godfather, he handpicked him, made
Right.
him governor. So the issue was just clash of interests.
Mm.
Well, I just hope River State. In fact, I just hope River State
Well, he's happy
comes.
wherever he is
Yeah,
now.
he could be happy because it seemed like the fight hasn't ended. It seemed that there is still, relative political skirmishes. Just recently, we saw the State House of Assembly come out. The Speaker of the State House of
Mm.
Assembly come out to give a speech saying that the governor has refused to sign the budget into law and he has been spending outside budget and budgetary allocation. Well,
Right.
the River State people does not deserve this political battle.
Honestly, they
They
do not.
deserve good
Absolutely.
governance. So whatever thing they're doing, they just have to, sheathe their
Just
sword
yeah, sort
and
it
face
out.
governance.
Yes. Okay, for our next news story, court stops police from enforcing tinted glass permit. A Delta State High Court has issued an ex parte injunction stopping and barring the Inspector General of Police and the Nigerian Police Force from resuming the enforcement of the tinted glass permit policy nationwide. Justice Joe Egwu on Wednesday, while making the order, also barred the police from harassing, arresting, detaining, or extorting citizens and motorists on account of the policy. The court said the order would subsist pending the hearing and determination of a substantive suit. The latest injunction followed a suit filed in Delta State by the applicant, a citizen by name Mr. Israel Joe, through his lawyers led by Kunle Edun, who is a senior advocate of Nigeria. The Nigeria Police Force Public Relations Officer Benjamin Hundeyin had on Monday announced the reactivation of the enforcement of the suspended tinted glass permit policy with effect from January 2nd, 2026. So among the orders made by the court are the interim injunction restraining the IGP and the Nigeria police and their officers from stopping, harassing, arresting, detaining, extorting, or otherwise interfering with the constitutional rights to dignity, privacy, freedom of movement, and ownership of property of the applicant under the guise of enforcing the tinted glass permit policy, pending the hearing and determination of the substantive application. So, what do you think about this?
Well, mine is the court has given an injunction, so the police should obey it.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
yeah, they have their reasons for coming up with the whole tinted glass
I
stuff.
can understand
Yeah,
the citizens. I can also understand the police force, right? Because we already know that tinted glasses actually have the capacity to increase insecurity, right?
yeah,
Especially in a
but the
country
police is saying that if you want it, you need to come for your permit.
your
Right.
permit, yes.
Yeah, your permit. You need to renew. Even those that have the permit already need to come and renew the permit, even if yours hasn't expired. Even before now, before you have a tinted glass, before you
You have to have a permit.
yeah, drive with a tinted glass, you have to
Yes.
acquire a permit from the police. Well, the point is Nigerian police they
They always
have.
have a
But then over the time, we know that we seldom obey court order.
yeah.
So I just hope that they will obey court order this time around.
Right.
All right, on our top story, next story in our top stories for today, we have end of life vehicle. Federal government moves to phase out used cars. There's going to be a problem, Esther.
Wallahi.
So the story has it that the federal government has stepped up efforts to reduce Nigeria's heavy reliance on imported used cars, signaling renewed commitment to reviving local automobile manufacturing through the long-delayed National Auto Industry Development Policy. The push gained momentum following the approval of the Nigerian Industry Policy by the Federal Executive Council, a move industry stakeholders say provides the legal and strategic framework needed to finally bring the National Automotive Industry Development Plan (NAIDP), also known as Auto Policy, into force. The assurance was given at the 18th Nigerian Auto Journalists Association (NAJA) International Awards held in Lagos, where the Minister of State for Industry, Senator John Eno, described the Council's approval of the Nigerian industrial policy as a deliberate step to reposition key sectors of the economy. Well, if they are going to do this, why not?
I understand. I
Why
understand
not?
our government trying to, be on one page with global environmental standards, right? But Nigerians, most of us, many people cannot afford.
No, the point
new
why
cars.
people see, if we give people new cars at an affordable rate or create a platform where people
Yeah.
can buy new cars, even if you don't have the money, like you can buy
That's the
and
thing.
credit
Cars are
and be
really
paying
unaffordable right
little.
now.
No wahala. But you can't just say no use. They will just be smuggling it in. That's the point. That's the
honestly.
point. But the thing is, it's gonna be awesome. Like people like us that are planning to buy new cars.
But it's for the best, though. So to prevent
It's all-
accidents, road accidents.
No, yeah, and
you
then
know.
to limit the level of emission because
Yeah,
of
emission, yes.
because of old cars.
Almost
That's
some
the
of
way
the
of-
cars on these are roads. They will just pass. You'll be like, God, I'm going to survive in Jesus' name. They'll be like, the smoke. Oh no. But well, let's see how it will work for Nigerians.
Yeah.
Okay, for our next up story, federal government reopens all 47 closed federal government colleges, guarantees student safety. The federal government has directed the immediate reopening of the 47 federal government colleges, otherwise known as unity schools. The government said the reason for the sudden shutdown of the school, which was insecurity, had been fixed and could guarantee the safety and security of students and teachers in the school. In a statement yesterday, the Director, Press and Public Relations, Federal Ministry of Education, Oriowo Folashade, confirmed that students have returned to their campuses, with many currently concluding their December academic programs, while others had successfully completed their examinations. This was after the strengthening of security architecture within and around the affected schools. She assured parents, guardians, and the public that the safety, welfare, and well-being of the students remain a top priority, and that the government was working closely with relevant security agencies to sustain stability and restore normalcy within school environments nationwide. She said the federal government remains resolute in its responsibility to protect every Nigerian child and to uphold their fundamental rights to education in a safe and secure environment. The administration places strong emphasis on human capital development and recognizes education as a critical pillar for national growth and development. Accordingly, it remains determined to prevent any disruptions to the academic calendar. The safe return of students and the successful conduct of examinations in several unity colleges underscored the government's resolve to keeping learning on track despite prevailing challenges, she said.
Mm. All right, that's a welcome development.
You're
Reopen on the
welcome.
schools. So far, security has been provided for these kids
That's just the bottom
because it
line.
doesn't make sense reopening schools and then we're still battling with insecurity. I beg, nobody wants their child to be
Nobody,
kidnapped again.
nobody, because our country is scary right now.
It's scary. For funny enough, it has always been scary.
Nobody's been scary, but
Uh,
we just had to find a way to just live with it.
Of course. All right, and a
Wow.
story. Without me, Nigerian music industry would have been boring. That's according to David
Mm,
Doe. I know.
David
Esther might argue this one.
does.
All right, the story has it that Afrobeat singer
Okay.
David Adeleke, better known as Davido, has stated that the Nigerian music industry would have been boring without him.
Mm.
He made the claim on his X handle when he wrote, "Imagine no Davido, shit. The music industry would have been boring AF, that's as fuck." So his post elicited mixed reactions, with many arguing that he was overestimating his contribution to the music industry. However, this is not the first time Davido is claiming he is the
Mm.
lifeblood of the Nigerian music industry. In an interview with Happy Music in April 2025, Davido claimed that the Nigerian music industry shut down when he took a break from social media in November 2022, following the tragic death of his son, Ifeanyi Adeleke. He claimed that both his fans and trolls were begging him to return to social media during the 3 months break. What do you think?
I don't know if he's over. Is it self confidence or self belief or is it too much? But then, one thing I love about Davido is he.
Are you his fan, first of all? Are you his fan?
I am. I think I'm partially.
I'm his fan. Like
I like
Davido, I'm your fan. I'm one of
I
the
love
biggest
his
fans.
vibe. I love some of his music. No, I love his music. He's a cool fellow, and I think that he's. I won't say he's like the lifeblood of Afro. No. We have so many
No,
elements.
I
to
just
them.
love the confidence he exudes.
I love his
I love
confidence,
his
yes.
tenacity. I love his work ethic. I
Yeah,
love
Sha
the
said
fact.
his own. No, whatever
Yeah.
you said is your business.
Well,
Nah.
but then I believe he still has a point because the point remains that Davido keeps giving us good music,
He
good
does.
vibes, and then the haters will always be there hating. Who cares? For
Who
crying out loud.
cares? Who cares?
My guy is doing well. If you
He's
don't
doing
like, I go
well.
kill yourself.
And he has so many like fans. People love Davido, and he deserves it because he has shown love. I mean, he shows love. a
Yeah,
lot,
yeah,
and
yeah. He's always there for people.
yes.
All right, our last story for
Okay.
today.
Okay, Going radio station manager. Oh my god. Excuse me. Going radio station manager charges media workers on professionalism. The station manager of Godfrey Okoye University Radio and Director of Communication, Godfrey Okoye University Enugu, Reverend Father Benjamin Achi has charged media practitioners to always demonstrate professionalism in the discharge of their duties, even in the absence of supervisors. Reverend Father Achi gave the charge during a send-off ceremony organized in honor of the pioneer engineer of Gwoyini Radio, Edinia Ima Onwuka, who is exiting the station after 12 years of meritorious service. Gwoyini Radio is a campus radio station owned by Godfrey Okoye University Enugu. He commended Engineer Onwuka for his diligence, dedication, and selfless service, noting that his integrity and commitment played a significant role in sustaining Gwoyini Radio as one of the leading campus radios in Nigeria. Radio stations. According to him, the outgoing engineer discharged his duties without complaints and upheld the highest standards of professionalism throughout his years at the station. Reverend Father Achi further observed that Engineer Onwuka contributed immensely to capacity building in the university by training numerous students and staff, many of whom had no prior background in broadcast engineering, on the handling and maintenance of transmitting, studio, and other electronic equipment. He also expressed appreciation to the Vice Chancellor of Godfrey Okoye University for securing the services of seasoned and professional media practitioners, including former divisional heads of federal broadcasting stations who have continued to train students of the university in various aspects of media practice. In his response, Engineer Onwuka expressed gratitude to the management of the university for the opportunity to contribute to the growth of Goini Radio and the institution at large. He urged staff of the station to sustain its status as one of the best campus radios in Nigeria.
Hey, of course, we're so happy for our engineer
I really love him. Like he
who
is
certainly will
an
be leaving
amazing
us. Like
person.
it's quite I feel like crying actually, seeing that engineer will be leaving us very soon.
You know, when I first started working, I said it yesterday during the meeting. I was shocked that an elderly man was the one handling the engineering unit, and he was doing his job so well. And I said something about he doesn't really have to say much, but his presence is always felt.
Yeah, that's one thing
Engineer.
about engineers.
We wish you the very best.
Certainly, we wish you the very
on
best,
the next phase
engineer.
of your
And
life.
of course, it's awesome always having you around.
Awesome,
If you're watching
yeah.
us on live on YouTube, you'll see we just displayed the image of some of our staff members with the station manager who is standing conspicuously beside Esther and engineer himself.
Right.
And of course, it's so great to have engineer Omuka do incredibly what he does best. Like engineer is just so good with his
so
work.
good.
I give it to him. He's so good with his work. And engineer, seriously, we're gonna miss you. That's okay. Yeah, if you're live on YouTube, you're gonna see engineer with a station manager who's always smiling. That's one thing about that station manager who's always smiling in that handshake. Now it's I wasn't there yesterday, but it's remembering the fact that come January I won't be seeing engineer anymore. It comes with this emotion, like this emotional. I just feel like, geez, I'm gonna miss this man.
You're gonna miss him. You're going to miss his presence, honestly.
No, engineer, congratulations for at least spending 12 years, 12 meritorious years, like 12 years, and then you put in your best. He didn't just give in half of his best. He went all in, and 12 years, and it's been awesome serving alongside you. At least I can remember when engineer can answer as well, ginger you. If he ginger you, therefore. But finally, we are so proud of you, and we're so proud of what you've achieved so far here. All right, this is the Good Morning Coast. It's right here on 106.9 FM, and it's been awesome.
It's been awesome here.
with you, and most importantly, awesome for me, because I have the pretty lady with the golden voice always sitting beside me, always beaming with smiles and always giving it hot, like she always do. Remember, you can always join us live every single day from Monday to Friday on YouTube at Godfrey Okoye University Radio. And of course, we promise you from Monday we'll be streaming also live on Facebook. And it's going to be an upgraded one. And then remember, there's going to be a 25th December party right here. So all you need to do is gather your families, join us by 7:30, and we're gonna party together. It's going to be
we
an
want
awesome
them
outing.
to call. We need you to call, make shout outs, greet people. I mean, your loved ones. Just shout out to your loved ones there. Send messages. I mean, it's Christmas, so we're gonna be spreading love here, and we want you to spread love too.
Of course, it's the season of love. Spread love and just keep giving out love, because we love you. And of course, we know that when you spread love, the world will be a better place. Thank you so much, Esther, for today. Thank you so much for a beautiful Friday. And of course, it's going to be an awesome Friday going forward.
Of course. Thank you so much, Chike, too. I have to thank you too, because you're actually the flavor. I don't know if I can't do this without you. I mean,
I feel fly. I feel fly.
No, you need to take your flowers. You're good. And I love doing this with you.
All right, guys. All right, time check is 22 minutes past the of 8. We'll be giving you good tunes up until 9 o'clock, where we'll be giving you coming back with the news and brief. Remember, you can always stay locked, and remember, you can always listen live on our website at gov1069gounradio.com. And stay tuned, and of course, stay focused.
Yes,
that's very important.
Stay focused.
Stay focused and keep crushing it.
Yes.
Until we'll see on Monday. Bye bye.
Bye bye. We wish you the very best, and we love you. Yeah. So that was good.
You're now tuned in.